So the construction of the chicken tunnel is pretty basic. I use this 2" by 4" 14 gauge fencing wire. I chose this because I've used it on the garden, I've used it on the chicken run. It's really easy to use, it's really easy to shape, and it's pretty inexpensive. Now, just to demonstrate how I got the chicken run, or the chicken tunnel shape, this is 15 squares across, or rectangles, and originally I was going to do 5 up, 5 over, 5 down to have it kind of a nice uniform shape going across. And I also noticed that it seemed a little narrow, so in order for two chickens to be able to pass each other without any kind of frustration, causing them to kind of peck at each other, I decided to go 6 across the top. So it does look a little lopsided, but that was intentional. So the easiest way to shape it is I rolled the whole thing out. I put blocks on both ends to kind of hold it down so it didn't roll back up, and then literally just stood on it. Counted however many spaces over I wanted to go, and just bent it. Trying to keep it as straight as I could. You can also go back and shape it later on. So in this one, I did 5. That's pretty much it. Now, in order to help this thing kind of keep its shape, what I ended up using was these metal stakes that you would use for a landscaping walkway. The long metal tracks that you can get, these help stake it in the ground, and these seem to work pretty well. I just tried to get it as straight as I could, put them in the ground, and then it just kind of holds it into place. Now sometimes I had to put them on the inside, sometimes I put them on the outside. I used probably about maybe 10 of them for a 45 foot long chicken tunnel, and that's really all I needed. I know this doesn't make it predator proof, but this is basically just to kind of assist the chickens to get from the chicken run over into the garden safely and where they don't wander out. So you can see here, in order to attach the body of the chicken tunnel to the doorway of the chicken run, I added another piece right here that goes up and over, making sure to take in mind that the ends of these are facing away from the chickens, that way they don't get poked on them. So for the end of this, what I did to cap this off was I left it nice and long, cut the vertical pieces off, fold the end of it, and then just fold it down and underneath. And then just take a couple zip ties or cable ties. Now the main thing that I can think about with this stuff is when you cut the ends, you want to try to cut it as cleanly as possible. Any little jagged pieces that stick out, the chickens could jab themselves with it, could turn into an infection. It could just be really uncomfortable for them, so it's just something to be thoughtful of. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. The chicken tunnel is pretty easy to build. If you have any ideas on how I could improve it, let me know. Leave some comments below. But hit that like button and that subscribe button if you guys enjoyed the video. And appreciate you watching.